Hi guys, welcome to my channel Confessions of a Gaming Mum. So this is day one of week 4 of the 67 Try Your Best Bits challenge. Last week, well, the last 2 weeks have been atrocious in terms of just me trying to keep on top of things. Like the week just gone, not as bad as the week before. The week before was atrocious, but then like I said, I had a lot of things on my mind. I think this week was just me trying to get back on top of things. So hopefully this week will actually be more successful. My main thing is just drinking water. I don't know why I find it so difficult. I think because I just have so much on my mind. I just don't think to drink unless I actually feel like I'm physically thirsty. So that's something I need to try and improve this week. But yeah, so we'll just see how this week goes in terms of weight loss as well. Because I had a lot of very heavy food yesterday. We'll be having a lot of very heavy food today. Well, not a lot of heavy food, not as much as yesterday. I still have my Victoria sponge to eat from the afternoon tea we had yesterday. I still have a meringue from it, a cake lolly thing. So we'll just see how that goes. But other than that, I will be eating just normally. I'll be eating as good as I can. Also, I will be making my new lunch tomorrow. All the ingredients came today, so I can try that out. Really looking forward to it, seeing how I get on. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. I still, like, the weather's still a bit meh, so I've not been able to get back out on the pole. Like I said, I want to be able to get into a routine where I can say, like, on a Friday I'll do an hour on the pole. And I also need to find a warm-up that's not like 15-20 minutes long. So I can just jump on the pole quick. So that's kind of where that is. I'm really looking forward to, I'm just really sort of eager to get pole into my fitness routine during the week. But yeah, it's one, finding the time, and two, having the weather when I can actually do it. So I'm hoping the weather's got that little bit warmer now, so it might be that hopefully from next week I might be able to. We'll see. We had fish and chips, well, I had fish and chips yesterday, and I spent most of the night again, hence why you're not seeing me after my run, because one, I didn't finish editing my last video until 1:30 this morning. Also, Bubs was up all night coughing, as well as the fact that I was writhing about in pain, because this is the second time this has happened now when I've had fish and chips. I just have this excruciating like stomach pains, and I don't know why. Never had it before with fish and chips. I don't know if they've changed, like, because my husband's having a bit of a sicky stomach this morning, but he literally just had chips. He didn't have anything else. He was of the mind that it might just be that we overindulge in things that we don't normally eat during the week. But I just find it funny in terms of when we last had fish and chips, I didn't overindulge. It literally was just the fish and chips that I had that was the indulgence. So I don't know if they're, like, I wonder if they've changed the oil that they've been using. Because yeah, for that to happen twice in a row. But it just makes me really sad, because I don't want to have to stop eating fish and chips, because I love fish and chips. But yeah, that was so uncomfortable, so painful, and it's again the whole thing of, because I was up all night with it, I don't want to have to then miss a run on a Sunday because I've been up all night with a stomachache. So yeah, not fun. But anyway, I just wanted to catch you guys up on what's going on. I'm super busy today, so I probably won't be updating you guys anymore today, so it'll most likely be tomorrow when I cook my new lunch for the first time. So yeah, I will probably speak to you tomorrow, so I'll see you later. Hi guys, so it's Monday, a bit later than normal. It's like 3:30, so I have to try and hurry up with my video because I need to get on with my exercises. So today I've been mostly sat on my bum editing. I have tried to drink all of this though. I really want to start making more of an effort with drinking water this week, because the last 2 weeks have been absolutely atrocious. So yeah, I want to make more of a thing of that. My try new thing for today has worked out to be mostly a success. I think because I made it too early in the day, it meant it was a little bit dry by the time I actually got to eat it, and the pan that I use to cook it in is starting to lose its non-stick, so a lot of it burns on the bottom. Not to a point where it's uneatable, it's just like, yeah, it just gets a little bit of burn on the bottom. But no, it was really, really good. It turned out, yeah, quite well in terms of it's basically this meal that my dad used to make, and it was one of my absolute favourite things that he used to make, and it was basically mincemeat, as in, I think most likely minced beef or minced pork, I'm pretty sure it was beef. But minced beef, onion, marrowfat peas, and a tin of new potatoes, and a load of spices. And yeah, I just used to like just shovel it in my mouth. It's so nice. And you normally have like a bit of flatbread with it. So I thought I'd try it this time around with some turkey mince. So I'm getting the protein but none of the fat. And I was shocked when I put it into Fitness Pal, because apparently I'm getting up to 70 grams worth of protein from this meal, from like one serving, so I was just like, bloody hell. Because I took out the potatoes because I was like, well, I don't need the extra carbs, so I kept the peas in because peas are quite a good source of protein anyway, and like the onion and stuff. So yeah, it's really, really good. And so my fat with it is really low, my protein's really high, my carbs are really low. So my goals for today, I'm like literally 7 grams away from hitting my protein, so I don't again need to have my protein shake today. So I'm thinking what I might actually do is look to see if I can, what would happen if I put the potatoes in, because I think with the tin of new potatoes that you get, a lot of the time I think the potatoes are soaking in salt, so that might actually help with the flavour, because yeah, I think there's not as much flavour because there's not as much fat in the turkey as there is in the beef, so that might actually be the case. But yeah, I might see if I can add the potatoes, because that would just take the carbs up a little bit, I would think. And yeah, and see if that makes any difference. But yeah, I was like super happy with that. It's super easy to make. You just throw everything in, cook it, and then leave it until you're ready to eat it. And the amount that I make makes 2 servings. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'll have it like today, tomorrow. I'll do another batch Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, because I'm out anyway, I'm just going to make like a sort of high protein wrap, and like do sort of like the cheese and pepperoni that I would normally do for a pizza, but I'll just fold it into a wrap rather than have it flat as a pizza. So yeah, I was very happy with that. But yeah, I just really want to try it and get back on it in terms of my exercise and my diet. I mean, my diet's not been really badly affected, more than obviously it kind of was with the pizza last week in terms of my macros were just all over the place. I'm hoping I'll be back more on track now, especially with this keema, because it's just, the macros on it are just fantastic. So yeah, so hopefully I can get back on track with that. It's more this and the mindfulness. I haven't done the mindfulness either, so I just, yeah, need to get back on track with all that. But we'll see how I get on. Anyway, I need to get on with these exercises. I will film my push-ups if I've got space to do them, and plank as well, so you can see how I get on with that. So other than that, I'll probably hopefully see you after my run tomorrow. Really hope I can go on it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
How he admires her. And she him, I added. Look how she leans her head toward him as if they were conversing confidentially. I wish I could see her face. I have never had a glimpse of it yet. You will see her this evening, answered Mrs. Fairfax. I happened to remark to Mr. Rochester how much Adele wished to be introduced to the ladies, and he said, oh, let her come into the drawing-room after dinner, and request Miss Eyre to accompany her. Fire burning silently on the marble hearth, and wax candles shining in bright solitude amid the exquisite flowers with which the tables were adorned. The crimson curtain hung before the arch, slight as was the separation this drapery formed.
Good morning, guys. So I did it. I beat my best time. Not only that, I got to my goal of 5k under 30 minutes. Just 3 seconds under 30 minutes. Oh, that was tough. So tough. I started out really strong, and then like halfway I started to get like really bad cramps in my stomach and my legs, like almost like period cramps. So I thought, oh, it's probably like when my stomach isn't really holding my organs in anymore, is my organs just like juggling around and not feeling too great. So I decided to slow down a bit, and yeah, it was really, really tough. I constantly felt like giving up. And it was only when I got to the last 500 meters and I heard the time, and it was like, if I don't really push myself, I'm literally just gonna be over the 30-minute mark and I'm gonna hate myself. So I really pushed myself for those last 500 meters, and I just got there just in time. But now I've done it, hopefully that means it will get easier. We'll see. I really didn't feel like doing beast mode this morning, like really didn't feel like doing it. I think it was only because I saw another woman running and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. And like I said, I started out really strong, and that just kept me motivated while I was going, especially because obviously it was telling me what my times were, and I was like, wow, I think this is the fastest first kilometre I've ever done, because normally my first kilometre and my second kilometre are quite slow because it's me kind of warming up. But yeah, there were some of my fastest. So yeah, I'm really pleased with myself that I did it. Like I said, I'm regretting it, but I'm so pleased, like really, really pleased. Hopefully it's onwards and upwards from here. We'll see. Yeah, I can't talk for too long because I have to get home. Just thought I'd let you know that I'm super happy with myself this morning. So yeah, I'm probably going to be knackered now for the rest of the day. So I will speak to you later. Hi guys, so it's Wednesday, just about to get ready to do my exercises for the day. So it's going to be the first time in a while that I'm going to have my protein shake today. Because even though obviously with the lunch that I have, it's really good for protein, it's just not enough. But the good thing is it's low enough in fat and carbs that I can afford to have a protein shake to actually get my protein up, so that's good. I did make another batch of the turkey keema that I made. Unfortunately, I made it in a different saucepan, one that's non-stick, but still it ended up burning and sticking to the bottom of the pan. So I think, because in the instructions that my dad gave, you're supposed to leave it 90 minutes before serving, just to make sure sort of like all the juices like mixed together and stuff. But the thing is, I think he did that recipe with beef mince, so I think with turkey mince, especially lean turkey mince, there's not enough fat for it to be sort of juicy enough. And the turkey mince is quite dry, so I have a feeling that might be why. I'm considering buying beef mince, but just getting really lean beef mince and seeing what the fat protein ratio is with that and going with that again. But again, it'll still be the same thing because there's not as much fat in it. It would still go dry quite quickly. So I think it's just a matter of me maybe not doing it for an hour and a half, but maybe just half an hour before I actually eat it. So if I start it at 11, then it should be fine for me to eat by like 12 or something. I think that might be the way forward. I'll give it another go next week and then just go from there. I still need to think about what my next new recipe is going to be though. I'm still trying to think of what I need to do. I don't know, I'm thinking I want to make like protein bars. I mean, I know I've just bought some, but apparently you can make them and they can be like really good and really healthy. So I'm going to maybe look to see if I can make a protein bar. And I think you just stick them in the freezer or something and then get them out when you know you're going to have one for the day. So yeah, I'll look into it. Other than that, I can't really think of anything. Today I haven't even touched my water, so I'm going to have some now because I'm actually really thirsty looking at it. So yeah, I was quite thirsty. I'm enjoying Jane Eyre, like really enjoying it at the moment. I'll be listening to that more while I do my exercises. My back yesterday after the run was absolutely killing me. Like I was in agony when we were trying to sort of chill out at the end of the day and watch a bit of TV. I just could not get comfortable on my back. I was in so much pain. It's not so bad today, but it's still there. If I stand up for too long, I still get really bad back pain. So luckily, hopefully me doing the exercises will help. I feel like I've lost weight again this week, but I don't know if that's just me not being used to the amount of weight I've lost recently. So it just feels like all my clothes that were baggy last week are like just as baggy and I'm not used to it, if you get my meaning. But anyway, we'll see on Saturday when I weigh myself. So I'm literally just a bloody motorbike. So I am just going to get on with my exercises and I'll most likely speak to you tomorrow after my run. Hopefully I'll be able to run. I think the weather's meant to be okay. So yeah, it should be fine. Speak to you later. Hi guys, welcome to Thursday post run. The day was tough. I wasn't actually going to run today. I woke up with my alarm at 6 o'clock and I was like, nah, not gonna do it. I was like, yeah, I'm too tired, I'm exhausted, I want to just stay in bed and have a nice little lie-in. I can miss out on running today because I hit my goal on Tuesday, therefore I can give myself a break. But literally within 5 minutes of me sort of like deciding this, Bubs decided that he was going to wake up. So I was like, well, if I'm going to get up, I might as well use that time and go for a run. So but I was like, but I'm not doing interval training. That can just go away for another week. So yes, I didn't do interval training today. I just did a run that I felt like doing. So I pushed myself when I wanted to push myself, and then I slowed down when I felt I needed to slow down. I was like, as long as I do the 5k, and my main aim was to try and stay under 6 minutes 30, which I did. So I'm happy with that. I think it was like 32 minutes exactly on today's run. So yeah, 2 minutes over what I did on Tuesday. But yeah, I couldn't push myself today, especially because I'm in my long trousers. So it's cool today. Like you wouldn't be able to come out in like just jeans and t-shirt sort of thing. You'd need at least a hoodie, but it just feels really muggy. It's raining as well. So yeah, so I found it really hard. Like I got really hot really quickly, and I think when I get hot, that's when I struggle. So I definitely need to get some like shorter trousers because that does make all the difference with me. I don't know why, but it does. I'm just dreading the summer though, because last summer I really struggled with my running. because I couldn't stand the heat, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, I'm glad I did it. It's just one of those things, you talk yourself out of it and then you regret it if you don't do it. But then it's kind of like, if you finally push yourself into it, then you just feel really pleased with yourself. So you might as well just, whether it's a good run or a bad run, at least it's a run at the end of the day. So yeah, I was happy with that. Do think it's to do with what I eat the day before, definitely, for a Thursday run. Because where I have the stew of an evening and also where I have my stream as well. So not only am I going to bed late, but I'm having a really heavy meal the night before and it's not loaded with carbs. But the day that I had porridge and pizza on a Wednesday, the Thursday I felt really good and I had a lot of energy. So that might even be the way forward, I think. Yeah, today might have actually shown me that that's maybe what I have to do now for a Wednesday. Like with a Monday, it's fine because I have pasta. Like my protein is really good for a Monday, but I still have pasta, so there's some carbs in there. With a Wednesday, yeah, I just think stew is really heavy, so it really makes me struggle. And if I want to keep up with the whole interval training thing, I need to be able to motivate myself enough to be able to do interval training on a Thursday. So anyway, so yeah, that's it for today. Now I'm gonna go home, give my hubby the car so we can take Bubs to nursery, and then I'm gonna edit for the rest of the day. So I will most likely speak to you guys tomorrow before I do my exercises. I'm 2 days until I weigh myself. I'm really intrigued to see if I've lost anything this week. Obviously in the next few days I'm gonna start my period, and from last time I gained a pound in like water weight, what I think was water weight anyway. So it'll be interesting to see if that's sort of the way of things, that like just before I start my period that I actually gain weight. We'll see. I feel like I've lost weight again, so sort of like going, oh, I think I've lost this, because I'm not gonna get into that sort of crap. But anyway, I need to get going, so I will speak to you tomorrow. Hi guys, welcome to Friday, day before weigh-in day. So how do I think this week has gone? This week has gone okay. I was very pleased with my new recipe that I tried. I'm still sort of like scrambling, trying to think of ideas on what I could do for next week for a new recipe, and my current idea is maybe a high protein breakfast burrito. I'm just trying to come up with all these different ideas of things that I can try to just like, so I can add variety into my meals rather than just having the same thing time and time again. So yeah, I think that might be the way forward, and do like maybe scrambled egg, a bit of turkey bacon, maybe a bit of sausage or something, and some beans in there maybe, and then just wrap it up in like a high protein wrap. I'm just winging it right now. So yeah, obviously you'll see next week what I decide to try out. But yeah, I was really pleased with the turkey keema that I made. I just have to try and figure out how I can make it not so dry. I'm hoping the fact that what my husband bought me for my birthday, once we eventually get it out and have a play with it and stuff, I might actually be able to use that, because I think it's a pressure cooker as well. And I think with the pressure cooker, it's the whole thing of it cooks it a lot quicker and it keeps all the juices in. So none of any sort of juice that's actually left in the turkey, because it's really lean anyway, it's not got a lot of juice in it, or no fat. Yeah, any juice that's in it will be locked in. So I think that's kind of my plan on what I might do with it, just as long as it's not difficult to clean out. If it's difficult to clean out, then I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, so there's that. I've been really on top of like my exercises, in terms of I've been able to exercise every day. I've been doing all my runs. I didn't do my interval training on Thursday, but that was because I just weren't in the right frame of mind, but at least I got out and ran, so that's not so bad. So I think I've really been on top of everything. Like my macros have been really good this week in terms of with that turkey keema, which is why I think I'm going to stick to it rather than the chicken and the prawns that I was doing before, because it got to a point I couldn't stomach it really. So yeah, with the turkey keema, I think that's probably the better one for me, because I only have to make it the once and I get 2 servings out of it, rather than the chicken and the prawns where I had to cook it every single time and it just got really tedious. So I think that's the way forward. Water I've been atrocious at this week. I've tried as hard as I can to consciously think about drinking water, and I do a lot of the time. If I'm sat down somewhere, I can drink a bit, but it's still the whole thing of, because I'm running around doing stuff around the house, it's very, very difficult for me to remember to drink it. Anyway, also I tried, because I ordered some vegan protein bars from Bulk. I can't remember if it was this week or last week, but I actually tried them. I tried it for the first time yesterday. I got the banana flavoured one. First bite, I was like, wow, this is actually like the banana sweets that you used to get, penny sweets used to get when you were little. But then the more you ate it, the more you were like, yeah, this just tastes like protein powder sort of thing. And it was really, really difficult for me to eat the whole thing because they're quite big and they're quite heavy protein bars. And yeah, and I managed to finish it, but it was a real struggle and I felt really sick afterwards. Today I had for my lunch, because I didn't have any more stuff for the keema, to make keema, and I was like, well, it makes 2 servings and we're going out tomorrow, so there's no point in me making it again anyway. So I had my high protein pizza. Oh, and what I've also done is I've just started on like half fat cheddar cheese. I bought ages ago, but because I've been working through the regular cheese that I had, I've only just gotten to the half cheese. So it's lowered my calories and my fat with my omelette in the morning, so it means my fat's not so bad at the moment. Today it's quite bad because obviously where I had the pizza, but my calories are still quite like reasonably low today, even though I've added the protein bar to it. The protein bar is like 10 calories more than my protein shake would be, but it's like 10 grams lower in protein. I can't remember if it was lower in fat and carbs, but yeah, I know the 2 ones I always concentrate on are calories and protein. But it was a lot easier to stomach today. I don't know why. Maybe because my lunch wasn't as dry. Like the turkey, like I really sort of struggled by the end of it because I burnt it a bit yesterday, so it was really dry. So I think maybe that was it, because the protein bar can be quite dry in the middle. So maybe it was that, yeah, and I found it a lot easier to eat today and a lot more satisfying. But I still got a bit of a stomach ache, but not as bad as I did yesterday. It was more, I felt a bit more bloated today. I don't know if it's because it's got soya in it, but then I never really feel as bad as I did yesterday eating it. Because if you think about it, when I have my protein shake, I literally drink a full glass of soya milk. And yeah, I don't feel as bad when I drink that as when I ate the protein bar yesterday. So it might just be there's something else in it that, yeah, I just don't react to very well. But yeah, I don't feel so bad today, so maybe it's just a matter of my digestive system getting used to it. I don't think I'll buy them again. I want to try, they do coconut flavoured ones, which is what I wanted to try, but they were sold out. So I might try them again, or I just might try a different company's protein bars and not go for vegan, because I think that was the problem as well. I went with the vegan one, so it might be something, one of the vegan sweeteners or something. Maybe that just doesn't agree with me. I don't know. Anyway, today I woke up and I felt like I haven't lost weight, but I do wonder if that's because I'm literally, according to my fitness app, I am 3 days away from starting my period, if it's going to be as regular as I hope it's going to be. So yeah, I'm 3 days away from that, so it might be that like I'm just retaining water a lot at the moment. I don't know. So I'm not expecting much when I weigh myself tomorrow. I mean, the fact that I've lost 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks, I'm kind of like, I'm just going to be happy with that. But yeah, I have a feeling I might step on the scales tomorrow and it's going to say that I've gained a pound or something, and I will not be surprised, because I just think I've probably retained a lot of water this time around. But anyway, I started asking on a Facebook group as well about pole warm-ups for my shoulders and stuff, and a lot of people are saying the only way you can really do warm-ups that will actually use the muscles that you use on the pole will be by actually doing warm-ups on the pole. So until I can get the pole out, I can't actually really do any warm-up exercises. So I think what I might actually have to do is just try a taster at the local pole class. I might actually get in touch with her and ask her if I can do a taster, but I don't want to commit to doing a full hour class each time, because yeah, I don't want to knacker out my stomach muscles and cause myself more injury. So I don't think there's anything else for me to say, so I'm just going to say I will see you tomorrow after my weigh-in, and I'm just about to go and do my exercises, so I will speak to you tomorrow. Hi guys, so it's Sunday. Again, I apologise, but Saturdays have got to a point now where they're just always busy and trying to like fit everything in. So yeah, having to record my Saturday part for on Sunday. But anyway, so Saturday was weigh-in day, and as predicted, I gained a pound. So I'm kind of like, obviously I was disappointed in the fact that I was accurate about it in terms of the time of the month it is, and also looking at myself in the mirror, it looked like I'd gained weight. So yes, it was kind of like that moment of sort of like, yay, I actually know what's going on with my body and I can predict it, but it's still that whole thing of meh, I gained a pound. But hopefully it means then that next week I will lose that pound, and then the weeks after that I will start on the regular sort of losing weight again, and that's just a cycle that my body works to, but we'll see going forward if it stays like that. So yeah, that was that really. That's all I wanted to say. It was just, yeah, that kind of moment of half pride and half just meh. But anyway, I can't think of anything else really to say. Just I'm trying really hard to keep to my water target and my 10 minutes of relaxation target, but yeah, it's just proving really difficult at the moment. I don't know why. I think it's just trying to fit things in. When days are busy, it's just mentally I can't really fathom doing them, and I can't mentally sort of let go and relax for 10 minutes. I think just as you start to relax, like the 10 minutes is up sort of thing, so that doesn't help. So, and it was a very full on day yesterday, so I just didn't have time to really do much, like other things other than me running around having to get the normal stuff sorted before we went to visit a friend. So although we did have a very healthy lunch with our friend, she did us chicken and salad. Obviously my husband had vegan burgers and salad, but still, and it was very nommy as well. She did a really good job. So yeah, so yesterday weren't too bad of a binge day. Not that it's really much of a binge day, but you know what I mean. It's better than a takeaway. That's how I'll put it. But yeah, so I think I'll just leave it at that, I think. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on social media, where the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say I love you guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.